Hey, what's up guys? Mad Zach here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Novation Launchpad Pro. So here it is in all of its glory. The first thing I notice is that the bottom is orange, bright orange. So if you're in love with bright orange, you're in for a treat. Other than that, the buttons I would say are a huge improvement over the original Launchpad. Just the way they feel is so much better. These are like very clicky, but in a weird squishy clicky kind of way. And these are just firm and supple, how we all love our buttons to be. They've also gone ahead and added these buttons on the left. So you've got a shift button, which gives you some additional functions. You've got your metronome on and off, undo, redo, quantize, record, quantize, delete, duplicate, and double. Let's go through a few of those functions and I'll show you how I would use this to sort of start forming some clips and some loops without using the computer. So first you want to get your thing playing, then you can turn on the click here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Metronome off again real quick. So now we've got our clip, which is great. If I want to double that, duplicate it, I just hold duplicate and click it, and then I can start the next one. And now we can get into some other stuff. So let's say I want to add another layer on this new clip. Just hit record, don't press anything yet. Wait for the 1. So that second time I hit it was a little late, so I'll show you how I can use delete to redo that. If you hit delete and you press a button, then it will delete everything on that sound. Also use mute, I'm assuming, but I haven't actually tried this, so I don't know. Oh, no, that doesn't work. So you can't actually mute a sound. Getting all excited. I think I just started a new clip or something. Well, that was a fail. So you can't mute sounds, but you can delete sounds, so that's good. Some of the other features here, of course you have record quantization, which I don't really like to use, but some of you might like to use it. You also have double. So let's say we have a short clip, right? Click is on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now it's just a short loop, but I want to make it twice as long and add a fill. I can just go double, and now you'll see that it's actually twice as long. So if I undo that real quick, here's how long it was before. Now I can just shift and redo, and you'll see that, yeah, since I hit the double button, it's twice as long. So I just added a little fill at the end of that phrase. Not here, but in the next one. So it's nice, I really like it. And I could definitely picture sort of using this very conveniently to work on beats while you're still got the hand on the mouse and the computer screen. So it's not like you're gonna start using this and you'll never have to look at the computer again, but there are some really handy things about it that will make it more of an instrument than it was before. So yeah, real quick, I'll also go over these bottom buttons. You've got record arm, which just allows you to choose which track or sound pack you have selected. So I can come in here and be like, You can also have a track select, which might be handy at some point. Also mutes, you know, you can mute tracks. I guess, yeah, if you had like a bunch of different clips going on, and we're doing sort of a DJ set, the mute clips might be nice. Same with solo. Volume, I would never personally use the Launchpad to control things like volume and pan and sends and things, but you could if you wanted to. And they've integrated a pretty cool function, which is that before, in the older model, it would just jump when you hit a value to the new one. But now it does this really sexy little slide. So, and that slide is dependent on how hard you hit the button. So if you hit it really hard, boom, it'll go right down. But if you tap it soft, it'll slide up. So yeah, that same animation, of course, applies to pan and sends. One weird thing that I noticed about the pans is that, so we're looking right here right now, if you set it off and then you put it back to the middle, it doesn't actually go all the way to the middle, and I can't figure out how to get it back, so you have to hit the button again. And that's like a little bit of a bug, I think. But it's not a huge deal. The other thing which I really need to say, and it's actually a huge complaint about the way that they position these bottom buttons, is that, let's take a look at this. Record on. Okay, so here we've got a clap, some rim shots. Anyways, the most important drum sounds right here, and they're right next to the stop, clip, and volume buttons. So if I hit that, all my sounds went away, and I have to go back to note to get them back. So this could result in a catastrophe, and for this reason, I would be actually very cautious about playing live with this thing, just for that reason, because the last thing I want to happen is this. You know, you got your crazy build. You know, and then you go into your drop and it's like, oh, fuck. You know, that could totally wind up happening. It's right there. Suddenly I'm on stop clip and I've accidentally like triggered some other thing and I don't have my buttons anymore. And anyways, that could go really wrong. So I'm really surprised that they put those there. But what you're gonna do. So yeah, anyways, that's my quick and dirty review of the Launchpad Pro. Hope that you got something out of it. All in all, would I recommend it? Potentially, if you feel that the feature set meets your demands. Is it good for finger drumming? Yes, it's pretty good. Is it improvement with the buttons over the original Launchpad? Yes. Let's see what other main questions might be people have. Is it better than the push? It's similar, different. You might want the extra push features, you might not need them. So it's not really that one's better than the other. With the push, you get all these integrated sort of control with live and all these knobs. It's just way more, you know, whereas this is sort of the poor man's push, I guess, or maybe the smart man's push. You just don't know. I will say, though, that the buttons on the push are much better still than the Launchpad buttons, even though these are a vast improvement over the old ones. And that comes largely down to the size of the buttons. So they're just too small. That's the bottom line. I mean, look at my hand. My one whole hand fills the entire thing. I demand larger buttons. That's that though. I think it's still a super powerful, awesome controller. And yeah, definitely worth checking out. So anyways, I'm Mad Zach. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time. Peace out.